From ancient legends to modern folklore, the enigmatic creatures known as mermaids have fascinated humanity for centuries. With their mesmerizing beauty, half-human, half-fish form, and alluring songs, mermaids have become an integral part of maritime tales and legends. But beyond the realm of mythology, there exists a remarkable connection between these mythical beings and a group of real-life creatures that inhabit our oceans. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of mermaids to answer the question, who are the real mermaids? Discover captivating history, intriguing mythology, and awe-inspiring facts surrounding one of the world's most fascinating aquatic wonders. Let's unravel the mysteries and uncover the truth about the extraordinary creatures that blur the lines between myth and reality. Join us as we unveil the story of mermaids. The first mermaid, myth and lore. The first known mermaid myth can be traced back to ancient Assyria, a civilization that existed around 2500 BCE in what is now modern-day Iraq. The mythological figure associated with mermaids in Assyrian culture was the goddess Atargatis. Atargatis was a deity of fertility, love, and water, and she was believed to be the mother of all life. According to the myth, Atargatis was originally a beautiful and powerful goddess who fell in love with a mortal shepherd. However, their forbidden relationship brought tragedy when the shepherd accidentally died. Consumed by grief and guilt, Atargatis threw herself into a lake to end her life. However, instead of perishing, she transformed into a half-human and half-fish creature. Her upper body remained human-like, while her lower body became that of a fish. This myth of Atargatis as a mermaid became popular in ancient Mesopotamian culture and spread to other civilizations, including the Greeks and Romans. The image of this beautiful, seductive female figure with a fish tail became associated with mermaids in subsequent folklore and mythology. Over time, mermaid myths evolved and took on different characteristics in various cultures around the world. Mermaids were often depicted as enchanting creatures with mesmerizing voices, capable of luring sailors to their doom with their songs. They were associated with the sea, representing both its beauty and its treacherous nature. The myth of the mermaid continues to capture the human imagination and has become deeply ingrained in folklore, literature, and popular culture. From ancient civilizations to modern-day stories, mermaids remain fascinating symbols of mystery, allure, and the wonders of the ocean. The mistaken identity, marine animals, and mermaid encounters. Throughout history, there have been numerous accounts of mermaid sightings by sailors and explorers. However, many of these encounters can be attributed to a case of mistaken identity involving marine animals. Marine animals such as seals, sea lions, and certain species of large fish have often been reported as mermaids in various cultural narratives and historical accounts. The association between these creatures and mermaids can be attributed to certain physical characteristics or behaviors that may resemble aspects of the mythical beings. Seals and sea lions, with their sleek bodies and playful movements in the water, have been mistaken for mermaids from a distance. Their ability to rise partially out of the water or perch on rocks may have contributed to the belief in their human-like forms. Similarly, certain species of large sea animals, such as the man-o-war or the oarfish, with their elongated bodies and flowing fins, have been the subject of mermaid tales due to their striking appearances. These misidentifications highlight the power of imagination and the enduring fascination with the merging of human and aquatic traits that characterize the captivating concept of mermaids. But there is another animal that is even more notable for its mistaken identity: manatees and dugongs. These large aquatic mammals that inhabit coastal waters and rivers have a plump barrel-shaped body and a flat paddle-like tail. Due to their physical characteristics and behaviors, manatees can sometimes be confused with mermaids from a distance or under certain conditions. One of the notable instances of this mistaken identity can be traced back to Christopher Columbus and his voyages to the Caribbean in the late 15th century. Columbus documented seeing mermaids during his expeditions, describing them as not half as beautiful as they are painted. However, it is now believed that what Columbus actually encountered were manatees. He noted their resemblance to humans, but realized they lacked the mythical allure associated with mermaids. The confusion between manatees and mermaids can be attributed to several factors. When manatees surface to breathe, their tail flips up and creates a ripple, resembling the appearance of a mermaid's tail. Additionally, manatees have been known to exhibit curious behaviors, such as standing upright in the water or resting near the surface, which may have contributed to the mermaid myth. But who are these bewitching water creatures that have sparked such confusion, and are they the real mermaids? Sirenia, gentle giants of the sea. The order Sirenia comprises 4 living species: the West Indian manatee, the Amazonian manatee, the African manatee, and the dugong. These species are spread across different regions, from the warm coastal waters of the Americas to the rivers and estuaries of Africa and the Indo-Pacific. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck is credited with naming the order of animals known as Sirenia, after the French term sirens, les sirènes, that refers to mermaids. Lamarck was a French naturalist and biologist who made significant contributions to the field of taxonomy and classification in the early 19th century. In his work, Lamarck recognized the distinct characteristics and shared features of manatees and other similar aquatic mammals, and he designated them as a separate order within the animal kingdom, which he named Sirenia. Surprisingly, Sirenians and elephants are indeed related. Both belong to the superorder Afrotheria, a group of mammals originating in Africa. Sirenians include manatees and dugongs and share a common ancestor with elephants, and have shared evolutionary history that can be traced back around 60 million years. Despite their physical differences and adaptations to different environments, Sirenians and elephants share similarities in their skeletal structure, teeth, and DNA, reflecting their evolutionary connection within the broader group of Afrotherian. They are known for their gentle and unhurried lifestyle. They are slow swimmers, often gliding peacefully through the water in search of food or warm, sheltered areas for resting. Their calm demeanor and slow metabolism contribute to their lower energy requirements. Sirenia are mostly herbivorous, feeding primarily on seagrasses, aquatic plants, and algae. Their diet is crucial for the health and maintenance of coastal ecosystems, as they play a vital role in controlling seagrass growth and promoting biodiversity. Generally solitary animals, they can sometimes be found in small groups or pairs, especially during mating or when caring for offspring. They communicate through various vocalizations, including clicks, squeaks, and chirps, which aid in social interactions and maintaining contact with other individuals. The Last Mermaid: Conservation and Challenges. Sirenians, known for their gentle nature and relative lack of natural predators, face an array of threats that have resulted in their vulnerable or endangered status. Human activities pose the most significant danger to Sirenians, including habitat degradation, pollution, entanglement in fishing gear, and collisions with boats and ships. While occasional predation by sharks on young Sirenians has been observed, it remains infrequent. In specific regions where Sirenians coexist with large predatory species like crocodiles or alligators, there have been sporadic reports of predation on juvenile Sirenians. These threats underscore the need for conservation efforts, including the establishment of protected areas and the implementation of regulations to ensure the survival and recovery of Sirenians. One poignant case is the dugong, which has unfortunately reached functional extinction in China due to extensive habitat degradation and historical hunting. Fishing activities and ship strikes have also contributed to the decline in dugong activity. These alarming findings have been highlighted by Professor Samuel Turvey of ZSL's Institute of Zoology, who emphasizes the urgent need for conservation actions. Despite being classified as a Grade 1 National Key Protected Animal with the highest level of protection since 1988, no records of dugong presence in China have been reported since 2008. Human-induced reduction of seagrass, a vital food for these marine mammals, has further exacerbated the decline of dugong populations in China. It is imperative to address these conservation challenges and work towards the preservation of these remarkable creatures and their fragile habitats. As our journey comes to an end, the captivating legends and real-life existence of mermaids embodied by Sirenians, such as manatees and dugongs, reminds us of the intricate connection between myth and reality. These gentle giants of the sea face numerous threats, emphasizing the urgent need for conservation efforts to ensure their survival. By addressing habitat degradation, pollution, and the harmful impacts of human activities, we can safeguard these remarkable creatures and their delicate ecosystems. It is our responsibility to ensure that the term "last mermaid" remains a myth, and that future generations can continue to marvel at the beauty and wonder of these enigmatic beings, both in folklore and in the natural world.